everyone, it's Kim. Thanks for joining me. Last year I started a wreath, a fall themed wreath, and I got to the point where I had the burlap on it, and I don't remember what happened, but something distracted me. So I decided to go ahead and put the flowers on it this year and hang it up at my front door. This is from the 3D Home Floral Decor Cricut cartridge, and I made a little one, which I'm going to use this, but just kind of giving you an example of what it looks like. I'm going to make a bigger one, and I'm going to make them all different sizes. Now, on the Cricut Design Space, all these images here are on the virtual mat together, and then as you go to cut it, it cuts separately. So it cuts the green, it cuts the yellow, and it cuts the brown. So just to start off saying, this is the first time I've made this flower. I don't know if this is the right way, but it is turning out. So I'm going to keep it as an instructional video, but if there's anybody out there that is looking at this thinking, oh, that lady is just not doing that right, leave a comment and we'll get your suggestions and your help with that. Okay, so you have the bottom, the green, and you have the leaves, but you want to put the yellow on your dome piece first. I did do the first one with glue, and the Tombow glue is really, really sticky, so I had some difficulty with it because it got on my fingers. So I'm going to try this one with tape. Now there's different sizes of these. There's a larger one and a smaller one, or I should say a taller one and a shorter one. Get rid of that little mistake there. And you get 4 of them, and that's going to go right on the brown middle. And the last one. Okay, so then you have your dome, and there's little tick lines that are right down here. So what I did was I folded right at the tick lines. This flower cut does not have a score feature to it. Alright, and then I'm going to take each one of these and just kind of help it out in folding it down. That's the middle of the flower. Alright, that'll help it. It'll be better for the purpose of putting the petals on. Alright, so I'm going to put the small little one down first, and I'm going to match it up with the part that's folded down, and just going to work around it. That has no tape on it. Oh, it has one little piece. Well, that's strange. Okay, let me just finish that up. I thought I did the whole thing, but I guess not. I was wondering why it wasn't sticking. Okay, so do over here, right? Okay, yellow one goes first. I prefer doing the large and then the small, but I don't think it matters. Okay, so I'm kind of just bending that in because I'm wanting that dome to start being created. There you go. So there's your one stack of your yellow, and then I'm going to do the big one again. That's the little one. Oh no, that's the big one. Oh no, I'm going to do the little yellow one because I'm going to put the big one on the outside. I forgot that I had started doing it like that. Trying to get, there we go. All right. And here we go again. Just following that bend that I put in there. If any of you are wondering why is Kim's thumb fingernail black? I wonder what happened. Well, nothing happened that hurt me. I was using my Nouveau black drops here, and I squeezed it, and something was stuck in there, and I put too much pressure on it, and it blew up all over me. My hair too. Yep, got in my hair. So now I have a big black streak in my bangs. Funny, right? Okay, so let's go back to this. I'm going to put a little piece of tape there. You can see that I'm kind of struggling with this. It's you know, the outcome of these flowers are beautiful, but there always is a challenge. Let me go ahead and put a piece of tape on this end here. You'll see why in a second, because it all needs to stick together. All right, come back to this. Bring that in a little. Hold that right over there. Okay, so each time I'm going to kind of overlap the brown piece to make sure that the yellow is going to go all the way around. And then I'll do another piece on that extra, not extra, but it's just to hold it down a little bit better. So now you have the first layer of your little petals. And then we're going to put the bigger petals on. Now you can fold your petals ahead of time before you put them on, or you can keep them straight like this and then fold them once everything is put on. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. It gets a little easier now. Not funny how sometimes it comes off easily and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over this flap right here with the bigger one. And I'm going to just put it up ever so slightly, like a teeny tiny, instead of lining it up, so that it's got a little bit more dimension to the petals of the flowers. And then get that tape off. And bring it around here, kind of overlapping right there, leaving a little bit of space, like so. All right, so you're almost done. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about, how you're going to fold out your petals, but I don't want to do that yet. Okay, for this one, this is part of the green leaf, I guess you would call it. What I did was I folded this in, and then I'm going to put tape on the inside of that. That's going to go around there. So folding it in, you're going to put tape on the inside. And then fold it over, and if you can, glue dots would probably work better with this, but I don't have them handy. So if you have glue dots or a small little snail adhesive, you might want to use that for this. This is great tape, but I'm struggling with it because I'm struggling with it, not because of the tape. Okay, I'm going to pause this a second and grab my glue dots because this isn't working. Hold on. So I found my small dots that I'm going to be using on this instead. All right, so looking on my paper here. Now the reason we're going to do this is because all this is going to fold under, and it just helps the stability of the flower. Or that's what I found. Okay, so let's prepare this one. Bring that in. You're going to want to put your glue dots right there. I was trying to see how big that I could make this with all the images on the virtual mat together. I could get it as big as 11.8. The flower doesn't actually come out to be 11.8, but that's the measurement that the biggest that I could get. Okay, set that there. All right, so let's put tape on here. in the middle. And then tape on here, which I already did. Ooh, I spaced on that one. Okay, so let's peel off this and put it around our flower. I guess it doesn't matter where you start. So I'm just going to go right like this, bring it all the way around, and then this one. Start it right there. Oops, upside down. I'm trying to get it lined up with the edge of this. I'm bringing that around. Now here's the reason why I did the glue dots, because I want to bring all these in so they attach to each other. You can see I'm just kind of folding them in like so. The glue dots are sticking to my fingernails. Okay, see how I'm getting all that in there? And the last one. Alright, so there's your flower. Now you want to take these and bend them out. And I don't think there's any right or wrong way at this point. It depends on how far you want the petals to look like they're, you know, how dimensional, I guess I should say. So bring that out, bring that out. Try to go as fast as I can. Now there's 2 leaves that cut out with this. And I'll show you what they are. I could have put the smaller one up a little higher on the edge. See how it's kind of down, way down in there. That's so cute. You could probably make some really cute, if you had some doweling, which is the skinny round wood. You could put that on the back here and kind of stick them in your planters and stuff. Just coming up with these ideas. I'm just winging it as I go along. Okay, so you have this leaf and you have this leaf. This is just a one-dimensional, and it looks like this one would be the 3-dimensional. So we're going to do the glue dots again. I'm sorry this is taking so long. This is really a very intricate, not intricate, challenging. Gosh, I cannot find the words. Okay, the leaf is going to go in the back, or the stem. The stem's going to go in the back. So we're going to go, bring that in and go like this. That's going to stick to that. And that's going to go in like that. So you have the 3-dimensional leaf. Again, if this isn't the way it should be done, please help us out with that. It's what I figured out. And then you have this leaf as well. Now this leaf can go behind it, which I'm going to go ahead and do. Thinking a glue dot might work better than trying to get the tape on there. So let's just put a glue dot there. The glue dots are my saviors today. And then I'll do another one right here. And you can bend it a little bit if you want. Attach it there. Okay, so far you've got that. And then you can do the same thing to this one. I'm going to do that right in there. And I put the glue dot right on the edge of it. Drop that right in there, and then fold that back a little bit so you have a little bit more dimension to the flower. I think it's just so cute. Sunflowers and daisies are my favorite flowers. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the black Nouveau enamel dots, and my flower's a little bit wonky there. I could have been a little bit better at putting that on there, so practice makes perfect. I'm going to be making more. And then I'm just going to put the round little, just give it a little bit more character. And that takes a little while to dry, so you don't want to try to put it on or use it right away. All right, so here's the small one, which I put that one leaf like that, and then there's the larger one. All right, everybody, I hope this is helpful. Again, I'm sorry about the length of the video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.